Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Continue to like the post, continue to share to YouTube, continue to do all the right things that you need to do in your life to prevail. But please, like the video, comment below, and please make sure you know what this YouTube channel is definitely about. Anybody that's on this YouTube channel, most definitely, we're going to go on a journey. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're watching this video. The journey is about, I'm going to teach everybody on here how to master your emotions, how to get into a spiritual orientation. Basically, a channel that's going to be spiritual orientated and business orientated and home-wise orientated. That's going to develop. It's going to develop your conscious. It's going to develop your Christ consciousness. Whatever you want to call it. In my terms, Christ consciousness. But whatever you want to call it. We're going to build I'm going to build and teach at the same time people how to bring the passion, the motivation, the money, the wealth, the wealth, the love, the happiness, the kindness. We're gonna do this together. This YouTube channel is gonna be specifically about training yourself with self-discipline, training yourself with training yourself being more responsible, having self-discipline, training your emotions, being able to control your emotions throughout your relationship with anybody. Because the training that I am producing and the mastery is just not going to be about the law of attraction. You walking up to some place and you asking the same questions over and over again until somebody answers you. No, it's not going to work like that. It's about building a process, writing a story yourself, putting down on a piece of paper, going through the overall view of how you look at your life in perspective. Like everybody knows that there are many businesses out here, and there are a lot of people that are entrepreneurs. At the same time, there are many and probably more homeless people or people out here that has nothing at all. And what I'm going to introduce to so many people of how these people are connected and how these people are not connected. Because the biggest difference that I've seen that I can give you a hint of is how we eat, how we basically dress ourselves in public. How do we go about? But it's not based just off the dressing. But what we're gonna go over the conversation that you have with people, the relationship that you have with people, the benefit of those relationships with certain people that you have in your life, and that's circulating around your paradigm, your exchange. I'm gonna go over all these things because at the same time, while I'm helping you guys, I'm gonna be helping myself at the same time. It's gonna be, maybe I should call this channel. And this channel will have a definite name that's going to attract the world. It's going to make an impact. And it's going to bring in numbers of people. And it's going to make so many people lives change. I'm going to help you guys impact that. I'm going to help you guys impact your life in 2020. I'm going to give you guys the vision, the love. The love of a person and the knowledge of a person with true wisdom and true brilliance and true intelligence to take the time to bring out the knowledge of what is keeping and stopping people from achieving their dreams. What is keeping people and stopping people from absolutely knowing that God is real or not. What is keeping people absolutely draining in that day. Why do people sit down 8 hours a day watching TV? Why do people smoke bud throughout the whole entire day without having true knowledge come through them, but they feel like wisdom is just flowing? Why do people feel that going to work 9 to 5 is the only way to go about these things when you have a whole world out there with numerous possibilities, with numerous limits, infinite limits. And the only thing that's stopping us from doing this is being spiritually blinded. and at the same time spiritually blinded. And when I say spiritually blinded, that's mean at the same time seeing things in spiritual and seeing things in the physical. Because if you can't see it in the spiritual, honey, you can't see it in the physical at all either. You can see everything that I can see at the same time, but you won't see it in the same perspective as I do. That's what I mean with the spiritual perspective. And a lot of people don't think that these things are real, but realistically, we are in a spiritual war every day. We are in a spiritual warfare every day. And if we're not in a spiritual warfare, then we're going through a physical manifestation every day, because everything that we do lead us up to the next place or the next position in our life. And those things and that one factor that I just said is based off of all the decisions that you make through your life. And a lot of people make bad decisions because at the time when they have to make decisions, they already feeling bad, or they're already feeling lazy, or they already feeling like the whole world is against them, and they're in a bad relationship. They think their partner is cheating on them. They can't get along. Somebody has a drinking problem. Somebody has a dope problem. Somebody has a weed problem. And all these conditions are nothing but conditions that we do to ourselves. We do our own predictive programming. Anybody know about the occultists or whatsoever? You all do your own predictive program. Look, nobody is forcing you to drink the water. Nobody is forcing you to do things that you don't want. It's the emotional value that you give yourself that will release you from your pain or give you more. Because what attracts. If pain is pain and you offer it more pain, you're going to get more pain. It's simple. But these things are difficult in the modern life that we're living, because we're living in a world that's physically asking us to be able to track all the questions, all decisions, and yet we can't remember everything that goes through our mind all the time, and it's asking us to be able to list all these decisions and make a responsible choice. And what I noticed, a lot of us haven't been taught these things in school. None of us probably has been taught these things in school. None of us has probably been taught to be able to finance. None of us has probably been taught that we can be or do whatever we want in life and have our own purpose, because we all have our own purpose in life. And that's what this video channel and my channel is going to be about now. It's not going to be about the end of days, oh so what matter, or speaking on the terms of the death of Kobe Bryant, which I am a very, very big fan of. And shout out to Kobe and his family, because these days that we're living in, we're so unsure. So even if you're not a highly YouTube watcher, or you're not somebody that really tune into the world and what the world is doing, a lot of the things that the world produce to us isn't good. So you have to pave the way for yourself. But I just want to bring these things to a lot of people's attention, that you're in great company, and you're gonna learn a lot from my YouTube channel. You're gonna do a lot from my YouTube channel. I promise you that we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this in high fashion, and we're gonna kick a lot of devil's ass. We're gonna kick a lot of people out of our lives that don't make sense anymore to us. Even if these people, I was just gonna bring something to your attention. Even if these people was good to you in your life, there's one thing you have to know. Even if these people are good to you in your life, that they might be good for you at that time or at that matter, but is it good for the direction in your life that it's going to? They're good. If you get what I'm saying, then I'm saying is they're good in your life, but they're not good in the direction that they're leading your life. And that's where a lot of people do not see where it boils down to. We're so caught up in being kind and loving and being happy all the time and not wanting to hurt nobody's feelings, that we're not doing the things that we supposed to do for ourselves, and we're not rotating and moving people like we should in our lives, that's very impactful in our life and changing our lives. And we got to make a stand. We got to be able to create our own environment. If we don't be able to create our own environment, then a lot of things that we're pressuring on ourselves to do, we will never get there. So this YouTube video is about prosperity, abundance, love, and grace.